What is going on, YouTube? So today we are going to install the Procycle jet kit on the DR650. Oh man, I am very nervous about this. Kind of terrifying to do something this complicated for me. Not a really good mechanic, but since I put the FMF aftermarket exhaust on there, she's running lean, making a lot of backfiring sounds, so really kind of got forced into doing this. So wish me luck. So sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Alright, real simple. If you're doing this, you know how to take the side panels and the seat off of it. If not, probably should be trying this. Anyway, you want to loosen these, right? I've already loosened them up. Don't lose them. There's a little washer on the outside of it. Part of me doing this is memory, right? So I got to remember in case I can go back and watch this video as I do it. What I'm going to do is take the tank off. Now I've already done this. Here is the fuel line. That's your that's where it connects to. You want to disconnect it, and I just let it sit on the where you can change the I guess the fuel where the petcock and the on and off is, but that connected to that. So it's just this little ring on there. You loosen that up, pull it off, and put it right there. Alright, so you want to take this off too. I think that's like the fuel hose. I'm not sure I'm going to spew gas everywhere because the tank's pretty full. I have to figure that one out as I take it off, but if you do that step, everything's going to come off of the fuel. The entire fuel tank will come off. Alright, here she is with the fuel tank off. And let me go back to the instructions and see what's next. Alright, so there's two bolts that you need to loosen. One right here, it's like a clamp. And then there's another one right here that you want to loosen. And then you're going to swing this whole thing towards you. You should be like sitting in a chair or something next to the bike. So let's do that. Alright, so there is this zip tie thing right here that you want to loosen up because these are supposedly very fragile, so you don't want to stretch or break them. So loosen this up a bit before you swing the carb around towards you. Alright, so we have the carb swinged around. Now you want to get this special Phillips head screwdriver. It's not a Phillips head, but it's like a Japanese Phillips head. These screws are not regular Phillips heads, so you're going to need something like this to loosen it. But there's two screws, one on this side, one on that side, and you want to loosen them up because you're going to take this off. Alright, so once you've done this, this comes out with this spring right here attached to it. Now, from all the videos I've watched of this, it says do not lose that little washer right there, or that little rubber ring. So yeah. Alright, next you want to remove this entire thing out of here, so let's do that. Alright, here she is. And I don't know if you see that, but that's that needle in there. So we're going to take all that out, and we're going to replace it. Alright, so here we have the new needle and the old needle, and we're going to have to put the plastic thing on the top that Procycle provides. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so I've put the plastic thing on the top. Now when you read the instructions, it says, you know, the fourth groove, let's see, it means from going up that way, right? Not from the top down. You should have a little bit of space at the top, if you can see that. That confused me for a little bit. It was a good 5 minutes of trying to figure that out real quick. But anyway, next step, and I can't drill and film at the same time, would be to drill a third hole right there, so it would be 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to set everything down and do that. All right, probably the most terrifying thing of this whole thing is drilling that third hole. I got it done. Doesn't look quite even, but I don't think that's going to make a difference. And we will proceed. All right, next, put it back on the bike and put the top back on. The same screws you used to begin with. All right, guys, so on some videos I've been watching, they didn't go over just this simple thing, man. Pull this damn thing out from its, there's a hard plastic thing here and a hard plastic thing in the back. Just pull that shit out. Don't dick around with it, because you're not going to be able to get the bottom screw here, this difficult screw that everybody talks about. You're not going to be able to get to it unless you pull this thing loose. So wish me luck. I got that special screwdriver just for this to get these. There's 2 screws on the bottom of the carburetor, or they've got to come out, and that's going to be the difficult part. So it's right there. That's one of them right there, and there's one like on the other side. I've messed with carburetors one other time, and this can be a challenge, so wish me luck. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys you're going to need a screw extraction kit. As you can see, I've got one of them out. Man, I have been struggling for like over a half hour with that screw. But I think it's about to come out. I'm being cautious like with WD-40. I put a little dab on the other end of it up top here. But, you know, we got some components around here. I don't know exactly how that would go. So I was just very, very cautious with some. Maybe that helps. Guys, holy shit, this was hard to get off. Damn near, I sure did destroy the screw when it come out. Anyway, you want to take this out and put the 155, that's at least what I've been told for the FMF Powercore 4. I'm going to try it out. So I'm going to put that in right now, just swapping out the jet here. Alright, that's the 155 jet. You know, after you've been dealing with getting the cap off, man, you know, you don't have to put that on all that hard, you know, all that tight. So go ahead and do that. Alright, next put the float bowl back on and use the Procycle Allen head ones. Man, these are awesome. These is way better than the Japanese standard ones that I just spent about an hour trying to get off. Let's do the next step. Alright, this is the Welsh plug. I'm going to use the drill bit that they had to drill through this very slowly, and on the other side is the screw that's going to come out. They also provide a like, it looks like a screw that you can put in once you've drilled it to pop this thing out. You got to go very slow, very, very slow on taking this out. So I'm going to do that right now. I swear this is more complicated than I thought. Anyway, you drill through the Welsh plug, you screw this in, get a pair of pliers and pull it out. Alright, in there, you can see in there, there's that's what you're going to replace with the kit. So let me get smart on that. Alright, now you're going to take the fuel, you get in there and screw this thing out, and this is your fuel air mixture screw, and you're going to replace it with the one that Procycle provided. Alright, so this is the fuel air mixture screw. You screw this in all the way until it's snug, and like a person I used to know, complete asshole, would say, you're getting dangerously close to completion. So oh my god. Alright, so it's flush. Right? I got it flush. Just hand screwed. So 2 revolutions out. Alright, that's 1. And that's 2, I'd reckon. I'm terrible with that. Let me put the camera down so I can do this correctly. Alright, tank is back on, carburetor back on, everything's hooked up, I believe, the way it's supposed to be. So just the last little bit to do here. pull this thing out and drill a hole in the airbox. So let's do that. Alright, it's all over the internet how to go about this. Some people cut the entire damn box out. Some people put a couple of holes. I'm going to start by just putting a hole right there. Of course, I'm not going to hit the wires. I put a rag over top the air filter to keep the filings off of it. So let me go ahead and do that. Alright guys, mission accomplished. It is done. Drilled one hole, worked fine. Test rotor. A lot more power in second gear. I'll definitely say that. Overall pleased, but man, this is a hell of a project. Took me all damn day. But hey, that's what the weekends are for. Anyway, I want to thank everybody that was watching. Till next time, I'll catch you guys later.